Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to post something about, talk a little bit. It's just mostly gonna be pictures and stuff, but I want to show my square port intake manifold that that me and my dad did for, like, I guess you can say, like a quarantine project or whatever. But yeah, this is so far what it is so far. I got two because I got it from another motor, and this one was already broken, so we fixed it with this steel stick composite. Pretty strong shit. We did a number of things on it. I mean, I don't know. There's there's a couple, like two places. So mostly from what I've seen is peak performance, speed peak performance. And they mostly I think it's like $450. You send your intake, they gut it real nice, kind of similar to this. You'll see more pictures about it. I mean, the port job's not too, it's all right. I mean, I guess I'll clean it up later on, because I just barely sealed it. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I open it up quite a bit, try to shave it down. I'm gonna fix this hopefully today, try to smooth it out better. But yeah, I cut open the gasket, took off the gasket part so it can be bigger, for I can fit a 102 throttle body on it. And pretty much what I did right there to fix it, because it was a big ass gap, I used this again right here. Just mixed it a little bit, cut it, mix it, started laying it around here, and it got pretty hard. It's pretty tough. You can shave it down. It's like the plastic. And also, I want to say, did a little research on what the intake manifold is. It's a composite. It's nylon 6/6. So I used some of this. I was gonna test it more on this one, but this stuff that we put, this adhesive, stuck pretty well. I'm gonna test it later. We're gonna like put a pressure test or whatever shit, see what's leaking, and we'll see how this one holds up. If not, like, I'll start sealing it with this one with the JB Weld. I did use JB Weld inside where there was quite like what do you say, it's like there was like a crack, and it smooths out real nice. I smoothed it out. And besides that, yeah, this is what I was able to do. What I did, you'll see in the picture, some of the pictures, I used a saw. It was first I did it with by hand. I did it through here, and this sort of an angle. You'll see in the pictures, I kind of got a lot of more than in some places. I cut off a little bit more than some other places, but you pretty much go all around. Don't worry about this too much. You can go around it, but it has a lot of meat. This thing sticks up here, so don't really worry if you cut it around here, because I mean, doesn't really matter. If you do it with like because how I did it was with here, I got the tool somewhere on here. So basically, I got the saw. I cut the what is it called? Whatchamacallit? The saw blade. We cut it, and it was pretty flexible, and we were able to like bend it and stuff. And while it's going really fast, cutting through here, we were able to like cut it around right there. That's pretty much what I used to go through. This one, like a normal like saw blade, pretty much clearance right here between this gap. There's like a small gap, and you can start at the corners and slowly make your way over here, all the way around. But other than that, it was and I mean, here you don't really have to worry that much. I mean, if you can just probably like, I mean, I didn't go through here, but I'm pretty sure you can go like around it or something, because that's how we did it. We just went around it like, what? And we were able to come over here, luckily. And don't worry about this too much if you cut it. I mean like this. I mean, this thing's pretty tough. I mean, it scratches a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty strong. So if you break this part, you can just like stick it together with this thing. It's pretty tough. But other than that, you know, we cut it around. We're able to pull off the top. We gutted the inside. We opened up these things, and so at the end, I still gotta clean it because we just what is it called? We just pressed it in like last night, so we gotta clean it up a little bit more. And the things we used back there are so it doesn't you know, like squish under pressure or anything. Like, there's a lot of, it doesn't like kind of like a lung, because I've seen some of them where they're like because this is kind of like the new the, what do you say, it's kind of a new thing that they put on them, because I know they used to just gut it and then just stick it back together, but then you would have the problem of the intake kind of squishing, because, you know, it doesn't have any like any more structure integrity. So we put I saw that Peak Performance puts these rods in there. They stick them so it doesn't like squish anymore. Well, yeah, we got it pretty good. I did it with this thing. I think I got the bag over here, but what we did was we screwed it, we put it through the top, and then we screwed it through the bottom right here, and it caught. There's 4 places. It's pretty tight. 4 places too. We put it on 2 of the, well, like over here on these 2, on top of the 2 runners. You can see it through here. That runner and those runners. Yeah, some washers on it. You know, we got it. I should have the, here it is. Picked these up at Home Depot. They're an Anchor. Yeah, and that spacing you see over here, there's a screw on this thing that over there, and you can see it zooms in. Yeah, that over there. Yeah, we kind of shimmed it down, you know, a little bit, like cut it, measured and cut it until it was pretty flat, until the whole intake clearance. And so yeah, obviously the front ones are a little bit smaller and the back ones are a little bit bigger. And so that's how we've got it so far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna clean it up a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and I'm also just posting this because I don't really see much about it. I read some of the forums, the LS1 forums and truck forums and shit, and you don't really see much about it. They talk about it, but they don't really go through the process of doing it. And hopefully this can help you guys out. You know, like also probably help you with the, because I was seeing you get some gains like maybe 9 horsepower or something to the wheel. I don't know if you check out Peak Performance, they have the dyno numbers. I think they do it on an LS2 what is it called, the SS, what is it called, Trailblazer SS. They do it and they gain like some like 9.5 wheel horsepower or some shit with this one. And well, hopefully it's around this, get somewhere around that gains. If I ever get hopefully I go dyno the truck and see what it makes, and I'll put it up, guys. But other than that, this is pretty much what I got. Hopefully it helps you guys. Maybe want to do a quarantine project or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll post more of the pictures later. I'll post on YouTube or on the Facebook forums. All right, thanks guys.